take a look at this visual, which is only going to shock you because at the end of the day, it's our legislators who are enjoying at the cost of the taxpayers' money. What you see right now is a Congress legislator who's playing tennis inside the resort. In fact, there are several such visuals that have been accessed, but let's just go full frame with the visuals that we are getting in right now. Details of the Congress MLA in Udaipur who's playing tennis right now. Over the last 48 hours, what we have seen is several legislators cutting across party lines being ordered into resorts, resort politics being played out full-fledged. And now take a look at this. This is what a legislator who's supposed to be representing you is currently doing inside a resort in Udaipur. The Congress legislator on your screens right now. A while back, there was also multiple meetings that are taking place inside the resort. The fact of the matter here is that why should the taxpayers really pay for these kind of politics that is actually taking place inside a resort? That's a big question. And not one state, starting from Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Karnataka, you name it. And for the Rajya Sabha elections, this is what is really happening. The reason why almost every party seems to be extremely wary as far as the elections to the upper house is concerned, that's only because they are not very sure whether they're going to stick to their party whip. In fact, what we have seen as far as the Congress party is concerned, they have been blaming the BJP by saying that there is massive horse trading that is taking place, and because of the quest for power, we are essentially looking at all these legislators being put inside buses and then taken inside the resort. What is even more interesting is that not a single person is essentially allowed to enter these resorts because they are wary about it. In fact, in Maharashtra, we are being told that walkie-talkies are essentially being used by political parties because they fear that there could be phone tapping that can actually take place. And not just that, they should avoid any kind of communication. Joining us on this broadcast is my colleague Anuj. Anuj, walk us through the details that you are picking up, and also let's just go back to the visuals right now. The visuals coming in from Udaipur, exclusive visuals accessed only by Republic TV of a Congress legislator playing tennis in Udaipur. Let's stay with these visuals while Anuj take us through the details that you're picking up.
Well, if we talk about the Rajya Sabha election, then this is never new within the Congress party when we are seeing this kind of resort politics being played by the Congress party. Because the Congress party, we need to understand, is not very much sure about their own men. And as you pointed it out very rightly, this is not happening only in the Rajya Sabha election. We have seen the same in the assembly elections, and states by states we have seen the same. Whenever this is the Congress party which is near to the election, they are fear of any kind of horse trading, they are fear of any kind of contact by the other party, like other party can nab their candidates, can nab their leaders. This is something the mindset of the Congress leadership is, and this is why the reason we call it the resort politics is being played again and again. They are given every type of lavishness in the resort, but they can't come out. The legislators, the MLAs can't come out from the resort. Their phones has been taken, let me tell you. They are not allowed to communicate with even their families. So that is something, the kind of politics which is being done within the Congress party. And as I was pointing it earlier also, that this is not the first time when we are seeing these kind of visuals. The visuals are coming in from Rajasthan, from Udaipur, where this resort is and where these MLAs has been taken. Tomorrow it is going to be an important day when we are talking about the Rajya Sabha election. This is going to be in the different state, but the most important state when we are talking about the Congress party, when we are talking about the Rajya Sabha election, is going to be the Haryana, because MLAs has been taken to Raipur, and from there now coming back, and now will be flying to Chandigarh, coming back to national capital. But the people within the Congress party is not on the same page, and that is something which we call a fear within the Congress party, and that's why this is something what we see, the politics, the resort politics, which has been again and again done by the Congress party. Because the leadership, we need to understand, when we are talking about the loyalists of Congress party, whether being it Jyotiraj Scindia, whether being it Jatin Prasada, whether being it Hardik Patel, or whether being it numbers of loyalists who left the Congress party. The recent example is Kapil Sibal also. So they are leaving the party, and the Congress party,
Right.
the top brass of the Congress party is not confident of their own men, of their own loyalists. But this is to see what exactly will be coming out tomorrow.
The question here is, why should the taxpayers really face the brunt of this kind of politics that is being played out? Let's just quickly move to my colleague Alisha, who's getting us a report. Now, Alisha is inside the hotel. She's inside the hotel with some of the MLAs, the legislators who are there. Alisha, I want you to walk us through every possible corner, nook and corner of that hotel where all the legislators have been kept inside. And interestingly, from Maharashtra, we're getting visuals of walkie-talkies. I'm being told that walkie-talkies are being used. Are they really fearful of something really happening, a phone tapping or something of that sort? Is that the reason why walkie-talkies are being used? Let's just go full frame with Alisha, who's inside the hotel in Mumbai, where we are being told legislators have been asked to stay put.
Well, yes, Shaman, that is a matter of concern where we can see the Shiv Sena who's been taking the walkie-talkie. But yes, let me show you the visual from inside the hotel president. I am inside the hotel president where the BJP MLA and MLC has been asked to stay at this hotel. We are continuously showing you the visuals where the BJP, the leaders who have been asked, and we already know that the visuals, and specifically we know that there are the meeting which is still underway, and here we can see the BJP leaders who have been here present at the President Hotel, and they've been asked to wait, and everyone has been waiting for Devendra Fadnavis to come, because we already know that the Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnavi was already reached here, and under the leadership of Ashwini, the meeting has already been started. And importantly, now everyone has been waiting for Devendra Fadnavis to come, so that the crucial meeting, which is now underway, of the BJP who have been here in the Cuff Parade. This is a Cuff Parade hotel where the Taj President, where the BJP MLAs that has been resorted here, they've been stationed here at the MLA. It's ahead of the Rajya Sabha elections. We even know that the statement that has been coming in from Bharatiya Janata Party clearly stating that they have the numbers, and specifically they are going to win at least 3 seats in the Rajya Sabha. And right after this statement, because the statement that was used by the Bharatiya Janata Party clearly stating that even there are some leaders from Mahavikas Aghadi. I've been taking you to each and every corner where we can see the leaders of the BJP. But let me tell you, this is the statement that was given by Bharatiya Janata Party clearly stating that there are some leaders, they are not happy with the with Mahavikas Aghadi, and that is the reason after we saw that the resort politics that has all happened here. And at first, where Shiv Sena at first has given a whip to all the MLAs and MLC, they have been asked to be present at the Vidhan Bhavan to cast their vote tomorrow. But yes, if you can see, if you can see here where the BJP has been stationed here, there are even we saw Rahul Narvekar was present here, and even everyone is been waiting for Devendra Fadnavis to come here. Here we can see the BJP senior leader Girish Mahajan, who is already here. He's been present in everything, specifically in the meeting that has been continuously ongoing by the BJP. And well, yes, as I was saying, that every BJP is being just waiting for Devendra Fadnavis so that they can come, and the important meeting that is ongoing will be going to be started. Yes, Shaman.
Well, Alisha, I will request you to report from inside. You're reporting from inside the hotel right now. Only channel to have got access inside a Mumbai hotel. where right now you can see top BJP leaders who are present there. Now, BJP has given a new twist altogether. There is a training camp is what they have essentially said in other states. Alisha, I want you to stay in the frame while you move around and show our viewers what's really happening inside a Mumbai hotel right now. Why inside a Mumbai hotel at the end of the day, and for how long have they been there? And what's the plan like?
Well, of course, we know the strategy of the BJP. Well, yes, I'm continuously showing you the visuals, and this is from inside the President Hotel, where all the BJP, MLA, MLC that has been stationed inside this hotel. We know that whenever the elections come, there are the resort politics, and first it started with the Shiv Sena, where Shiv Sena has stationed all the MLAs to a resort in Mud Island, and then later they've been brought to the Trident Hotel. After which Congress also put all their MLAs to Renaissance Hotel in Powai, and later with the meeting where the BJP had a very crucial meeting where Rane and Piyush Goyal was present in that meeting. They were at this hotel, and after which they have decided to get all these BJP MLAs to the hotel in of parade, that is the Taj President. And now the meeting that has already been started, where Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnavi, who is already taking all the meeting with the MLAs. But yes, most of the MLAs and the leaders, the BJP leaders who are here still waiting for Devendra Fadnavis to reach at the meeting, because it will be very important, because they have already finalized their strategy, what will be the further course of action. And of course, the BJP is very confident enough to win at least 3 seats in the Rajya Sabha. The number what they have got, even we know that in Maharashtra, where BJP is the single largest party, and that's the reason where the MLA has been very much confident, and that's the only reason they have also appointed a third candidate, and also is just they're confident. And that was the fear where Shiv Sena, it's Shiv Sena or Congress or NCP, they have been going inside and they've been doing a resort politics. I am just showing a visuals from each and every corner. You can see from this very frame where BJP leaders have been stationed here. Everyone is just waiting for Devendra Fadnavis to reach at the resort, because the BJP crucial meeting, the key meeting that has already been started, is just to give the instructions, what the instructions that will be given for tomorrow Rajya Sabha. Even we know this resort politics is all started with the statement of BJP clearly stating there are some of the MLA, there are some of the leaders who are not happy with the Mahavikas Aghadi, and there can be a cross voting. After which Shiv Sena has started with the resort politics, where at first they have issued a whip to their MLAs and asked to be present in the Vidhan Bhavan to cast their vote. And right after that, we saw that they have already got they have brought all their MLAs to a specific place, to the resort. And yesterday, the day before yesterday, where there was a resort politics, and there was a meeting of a Shiv Sena and also Congress NCP, where they decided to give a majority. And of course, Shiv Sena has already given a whip, has already issued a whip to the party. And after this, where the Congress and NCP, after a meeting, is going to even give the whip to the party leader. Yes, Shaba.
Well, that was Alisha. Let's just keep her in the frame also. Alisha is right now inside a Mumbai hotel, the only reporter to have got exclusive access inside a Mumbai hotel where BJP legislators are currently present. But the question here is that what we are asking, Amandeep, in Chandigarh also we have seen the similar visuals coming in of legislators seem to be having fun at the taxpayers' money. What is it really happening inside the resort from where you are reporting currently?
Well, Shravan, for Haryana Rajya Sabha is scenario something different. We are reporting outside the Sukh Villas, where all BJP and JJP MLAs, I can show you the visuals, that all BJP and JJP MLAs are inside, and in fact 2-day training session is happening. Just because JJP and BJP are having the majority of 50 MLAs, and out of 90, 50 are in the fold of government, and in fact for one Rajya Sabha nominee it's required 30 votes of MLAs, and in fact BJP is having the surplus 10 votes in their party fold, and that is the reason they are holding a training session for all of their MLAs inside this hotel, inside this resort as well, along with the JJP, just because BJP has launched Kishan Lal Pawar is the candidate of BJP to have 30 legislative votes, and in fact 10 of the BJP MLAs and 10 of the JJP MLAs, they have already decided to divert the votes to the independent candidate, that is Kartikeya Sharma, and in fact he is also getting the support of the independent MLAs from the side of the Congress as well. And it is the matter of just 3 votes, Shavan. The fight is just for the 3 votes, just because Congress party, who have launched their candidate Ajay Makan for the Rajya Sabha polls, they are having neck to neck 30 MLAs in their party fold, and that is the reason all the Congress MLAs has taken to the Raipur in Chhattisgarh and camping in a hotel, in a resort, and back-to-back counseling was happening, and even they are giving the oath to all the MLAs to vote for Ajay Makan. But 3 of the MLAs are not in the support of Ajay Makan. One is Kuldeep Bishnoi, another is Balraj Kundu, and third one is independent candidate. So that is the reason they are trying to quantify the support of 30 MLAs, so that at least tomorrow all the Congress MLAs will be vote for the Ajay Makan, not for Kartikeya Sharma. So the Congress party is facing a huge threat of cross voting, just because the possibilities from the side of the Congress to the Kartikeya Sharma. Kartikeya Sharma is the one who is actually independent candidate of Rajya Sabha, getting the support from BJP and the JJP from their surplus legislatives, and even are in contact with
thank
the
you